Hi there, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to share just a little bit from the book Habits Die Hard, book I wrote with Matt Anderson. And in the book we cover 10 steps to essentially breaking any habit and sustaining the gain. So some of the steps include things like step number one, identify and define the habit. Just what is the habit? So that we can begin to take ownership. Step two, feel the habit. Don't resist it. The temptation and the tendency to resist immediately actually makes the habit stronger. Anything we resist, we actually make stronger. So just feel it. Get to know it. Seek to understand it. Step three, take measure and know the score. Establish a starting point, a baseline, so that you can measure against that baseline as you proceed through the 10 steps. So those are just an example of the 10 steps to the point where you break the habit, you feel the new habit, you are the change, you feel the change, and life is very different. I want to share a story from the book, actually in the conclusion, that speaks to some of these steps. And the story is this. Several years ago, I was meeting with a client in Indiana that took great pride in its fast-growing entrepreneurial culture. Like many organizations, the leadership team invested a great deal of time and energy in clarifying the company's mission and core values. Included among the values was dignity and respect, prominently displayed for all to see. On a walk around the grounds during one visit, I came upon an odor that was quite nasty. This was a beautiful, warm summer day, but the stench took my breath away. I decided to investigate and came upon the associates' break area. It was deserted, but the area was not something to write home about. It looked like a scene from the movie Animal House. There was trash littered about, cigarette butts by the hundreds, broken chairs and dead grass surrounding what could be a very nice respite for employees. Curious, I asked the CEO to take a walk with me later that day. He was visiting from the corporate offices hundreds of miles away. When we came upon the associates' break area, he was as awakened as I was. This was certainly not consistent with the corporation's values. This was a collective habit the company needed to break. I didn't need to say much at all. When I returned to the site a few weeks later, you can bet I wanted to see the break area. Would anything be different? Would this company be walking its talk? To my great delight, I came upon a physical transformation. New grass, fresh mulch, colorful flowers, and blossoming shrubs now surrounded a collection of new furniture, new trash containers, a small basketball court, and a well-maintained area. What a change. What a great Kaizen. I know it means, does this mean that the company's associates no longer smoke cigarettes or that they went home and planted gardens? But it does provide an example of how quickly we can change things when we clarify our core values, set priorities, and align behavior. And the chapter continues on with a quote from Earl Nightingale. It simply says, "Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality." Habits really aren't that tough to break. The title of the book says they die hard. But when you know the secret to owning, feeling, and replacing habits, habits let go. They let go of us. We let go, and they let go. Well, that's it for today. Here's to your health and well-being. I'm John Murphy. God bless.